Now let's review what you've learned about the present tense of AR verbs in Spanish. All verbs are listed in vocabulary lists and dictionaries in their infinitive forms. This is the equivalent of the to form in English, as in to speak, to study, to read, and so on. All infinitives in Spanish belong to one of three types according to the ending: AR, ER, or IR. In this section, we'll focus solely on AR verbs. To indicate who is performing the action of a verb, verbs must be conjugated. Conjugation simply means changing the verb to correspond with the subject. In English, conjugation in the present tense involves the use of a subject pronoun and the addition of s to the end of the he, she, it form. For example, the conjugation of to study is I study, you study, he studies, she studies, we study, they study. Spanish verb conjugation requires two steps. First, the infinitive ending AR is dropped. Then, a different ending is added for each subject. The complete conjugation of the verb estudiar looks like this: estudiar, estudio, estudias, estudia, estudiamos, estudiáis, estudian. Other common AR verbs in Spanish include enseñar, to teach, escuchar, to listen, hablar, to speak, necesitar, to need, and trabajar, to work. Remember that when two verbs are used in sequence, only the first is conjugated while the second remains in the infinitive form. For example, to express I need to study in Spanish, you conjugate the verb necesitar in the yo form and follow it with the infinitive estudiar. Necesito estudiar. In Spanish, to make a sentence negative, simply add no immediately before the verb. El consejero no habla español. El estudiante no trabaja. Ustedes no practican el fútbol. No necesito estudiar. Bueno, ¿deseas practicar los verbos? Do you want to practice the verbs? Let's see how well you do. I'll give you a verb and a subject, and you give the correct conjugation. Ready? Número 1. Tomar. Yo. Was your answer tomo? Excelente. Número 2. Hablar. Ella. Did you say habla? Perfecto. Número 3. Cantar. Nosotros. Did you say cantamos? Muy bien. Número 4. Pagar. Tú. Was your answer pagas? Fantástico. Número 5. Escuchar. Ellos. Did you say escuchan? Magnífico. Muy bien. Ahora practicamos con la negación. In this next exercise, we will be talking about actions that some people do but others do not do. First, you will hear and see a statement about what someone does do. This will be followed by a new subject. Use the verb from the original sentence to form a new sentence, saying that the new subject does not do the action. For example, you hear and see, Marta y Tomás estudian mucho. Nosotros. You say, nosotros no estudiamos mucho. Are you ready to try? Vamos. Here we go. Número 1. Tú cantas bien. Yo. If you said, yo no canto bien, you're right. Número 2. Susana trabaja mucho. Roberto. Was your answer, Roberto no trabaja mucho? Fantástico. Número 3. Los estudiantes escuchan bien. Los profesores. Was your answer, los profesores no escuchan bien? Excelente. Número 4. Yo hablo francés. Tú. Did you say, ¿tú no hablas francés? Muy bien. Número 5. Pablo y yo necesitamos dinero. Carlos. Was your answer, Carlos no necesita dinero? Perfecto. ¡Qué bueno! Los verbos en español no son difíciles, ¿verdad? Spanish verbs are not so difficult, right? Keep practicing the verb conjugations until you know the pattern well. ¿Está bien? Hasta pronto.